A US Marine detained last month, July 2023, after superiors discovered a then missing teenager in his barracks, has now been charged with the SA of the minor concerned. So this is a story which has evolved over the last month or two. A 14-year-old girl was missing as of June the 10th, 2023, and she was found 18 days later at the San Diego County's Camp Pendleton Marine Base. That's right, a missing teenager, 14 years old, was found at a Marine base. Well, that's a bit odd. Well, it gets even worse. The family have claimed that the girl was being held captive as a sex slave. Sounds kind of far-fetched, doesn't it? Sounds kind of bizarre. A 14-year-old girl being held in a Marine base doesn't sound right. Well, we don't know all the details. It's a military investigation, and the military are not going to release any information or much information until a hearing has occurred. That hearing's planned to occur this coming Thursday. So we are told that a man was arrested and has been charged with the SA of the minor concerned. We're not told the girl's name, naturally. And we're also told that the same Marine is facing another unrelated charge. So, as I say, the military isn't giving us a great deal of information at this point. But seemingly, this Marine, or is it Marines plural, but certainly at least this one Marine, has been charged with 2 incidences. It seems possible that they're completely separate incidences, that the victims are different people. We don't know. There's too much of a lack of information being released at this point, but it does give some credence to the family's concern that the 14-year-old girl was being held as a sex slave at a Marine base. How many people work or even live at a Marine base? I don't know the answer to that. I would think hundreds, perhaps thousands. How can they keep a girl, a 14-year-old, a minor, captive without other people knowing about it? What's the suggestion there? Well, the suggestion is that other people did know about it. Other Marines were aware that a 14-year-old girl was being held captive on the base. That's what's being suggested by some. Some are suggesting that the officers, senior members of the Marines, senior members of the military, were aware that this girl, perhaps other victims, were being held captive and used as sex slaves on the base. It's shocking. It's hard to believe, but this one Marine in question, his name hasn't been released, has been charged in regards to the SA of a minor, and that one Marine is also facing another charge from a prior unrelated case in regards to violating liberty restriction. So clearly, as far-fetched as this case seems, clearly there is at least some truth to the allegations. As I say, that's all the information that this article is presenting us with. Not a great deal. There's a lot of cloudiness about this case, which is quite unfortunate because it does seem to be completely heinous, completely very, very important subject for the public to know about. If this is a real situation, if there has been systematic capture of one or more minors at a US base, Marine base, then there needs to be a very, very thorough investigation, the results of which will need to be made public. And a very important case, but at this point, we're not really told anything. The public doesn't know what the heck's going on. Maybe that will change after the hearing, which is coming up this Thursday. Of course, I'm going to say thoughts and prayers to the victim, alleged to have been SA'd, alleged to have been held captive on the Marine base. Thoughts and prayers to her family. We don't know the full details of why the girl was missing, if she ran away, if she was unhappy at home, if there was other criminal activity going on prior to her going missing. We don't know. So let's hope that she is okay. We're told that she's living with her grandmother at this point. The family is concerned about repercussions from the military. It's very conspiratorial, this subject, but a lot of conspiracies are born out of truth. So I'm going to wrap things up at this point. If you appreciate the content, the coverage, please do like, comment, subscribe, share the video as you see fit, and take care.